Good morning, everybody. That was our brand new special Halloween introduction. It's that season again. I happen to have my pumpkin shirt on and my uh, Mr. Incredible Dad cup today. I always like to show the different cups every morning. And today we got a very, very special guest. I forgot to write that down. Helaine Thompson.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're going to talk today about Screams Park, and that's been around for close about 20 years now. You guys been doing?
Actually, we are experiencing our 26th season doing Screams Halloween theme park.
Wow, that's a lot of years.
Yes, it is.
And can you tell me a little bit about the history of it all?
Well, basically, this event started as an offshoot or kind of an alter ego, if you will, of our Renaissance Festival, because Screams Halloween theme park actually takes place on the Scarborough Renaissance Festival site. And we've been running that event for over 40 years. And, about 20 years in, they decided, hey, we need to do something in the fall since we do the Renaissance Festival in the spring. And so this whole idea taking a Halloween theme and putting it into our Renaissance village kind of just came to fruition. And so now for the 26 years, we have been producing a full Halloween theme park. And so it's a lot more than just a couple of haunted houses. It's a whole Halloween environment that we have created. And those Renaissance structures and buildings, even our signature castle, really lend themselves well to the whole Halloween environment.
So it's a fully immersed thing. You have people walking around in character and in costume.
Absolutely. You come in and you enter into a Halloween village. Again, there's 5 haunted houses. We have 2 walk-through attractions. We have games of skill. There are shops. We have a full food court plus a full service sit down restaurant. We have 7 pubs. We have stage entertainment, which is really exciting and new for the 2022 season. We have a DJ that's spinning tunes on another stage, and we have karaoke on yet another stage. So again, it's a place that you come and spend the entire evening. And kind of as our tagline, it's the ultimate Halloween experience. And you spend an entire evening down at our park.
What exactly is karaoke?
It's pretty much our version of karaoke. And like we sometimes say, sometimes the people singing karaoke can be scarier than those people in the houses. So you have to watch out. But no, it's just a way to take a break from the frights and have a little fun and kind of let your inner artist come out, if you will. And so it's just really a lot of fun.
So are the turkey legs and meat still available during the
The
Halloween
turkey
season?
legs, yes. The meat, no. But we have developed a really great signature drink for Screams. And each week, our bars will come up with something special. But we actually do a wonderful sangria that is very light, and it almost is a spritzer kind of a drink. And it has become extremely popular at our various pubs.
So it is a Halloween themed park,
Yes.
and it's you guys have been open since September 30th, and you go all the way through the 29th. So there's still plenty of time for people to head out to the Scarborough Fair Renaissance area. In is that Waxahachie?
Yeah, the town is Waxahachie, but the biggest designator is that we're only 30 minutes from downtown Dallas. We are actually part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and we're just kind of on the southern edge of that area. And so it's very easy to get to. We're right off of one of the major highways, which is 35E, and it's a great place to come and get very easily accessible either from the Dallas-Fort Worth area or from the south coming up from the Waco area. So it's really a great destination to come and spend a whole night of Halloween fun.
And there's plenty of parking as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We have over 30 acres of parking available. So, yes, plenty of places to park. And that's what people don't realize until they get there. And one of the biggest comments I get from people the first time they're out is, oh my gosh, I had no idea how big this was. Or, oh my gosh, I had no idea how much there was to do out here. And that's one thing that we really pride ourselves on is creating a whole environment so you can come and get scared like crazy in the haunted houses, but then you can also take a break, get something to eat, get something to drink, play a game. As you can see, dancing a little bit. You can do a little shopping, and then you can go back in and get scared again. And so it really is a great time and a great place to come with a bunch of people, bring, with of all ages. But, the park itself is designed for 16 plus because we are haunted houses. And the whole idea of that is to scare people. And so it's designed for that older crowd from teenagers on up. And it really is a great environment. And really the closest thing, we are far and above any just traditional haunted house because we really are a theme park because of all the different offerings that we have.
And there are actually five different haunted houses that you have
Correct.
on site.
Yes, there are five different haunted houses, and what really makes that different is that each haunted house is a completely different theme and experience. We have everything from our signature castle, which is our Terra Mythica castle, which is all about witches and spells and things like that. Then we have our Times Up maze, which is a very complicated maze, and you have to watch out because they don't always tell you the right way to go. Then we have our open air haunted house, which is our zombie wasteland apocalypse, and it is
Oh,
zombies, and you're really taking a step back into that post-apocalyptic world. And then our newest house is our bootleggers bayou, and this is a setting down in the bayous of Louisiana and a cannibalistic family who really want you to come see them. And then our most unique house is our clowns in 3D. And yes, this is a fully 3D haunted house. You wear 3D glasses going through this. And so it's a completely different experience. And it's not just the houses that are in 3D, all of the makeup is in 3D, all of the costuming. So it gives it a really creepy effect. And then you add the clowns to that mix, and it's a really creepy haunted house.
so you're talking about the stereoscopic green and red kind of glasses?
Yes, they are the full, actually, like you would watch a old time 3D movie, and we actually hand out 3D glasses to every person who goes through the house. So it's a totally immersive 3D experience.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is very unique.
And of course, you guys were voted more. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time here. Uh, Best haunted theme park.
Yes. And Texas Haunts has given us some great reviews over the years, and they from the concessions to the value, but also the atmosphere and the other attractions that we offer. And again, the fact that they have said that we're the best in Texas really is something that we're very, very proud of.
And you're also the top 10 in the top 10 of the theme parks.
Yeah, and that is nationwide.
Excellent.
And again, we're very proud of that fact because, again, we're more than just a haunted house. Yes, we have fantastic haunted houses, but we're a Halloween theme park. And that's really what we want to make sure people understand, that you're not just going to come down, go through a house, and then leave. There's so much to do, and you're going to come down and be able to spend the entire evening. And, and for that younger crowd and those folks that really that are night owls, we're open till 1 a.m. So you can
Mhm.
come in and spend the evening and stay out late and just really have a good time.
And you've got 15 acres out there to work with, so there's plenty to do. I mean, you may have to come back once or twice
Yeah,
just
exactly.
do everything.
Yeah, it's a large site. And again, in addition to the five haunted houses, again, there is, we have two walkthrough attractions. One is our Rotting Woods Cemetery, which is just inside our gates, and it really kind of sets the tone, gets you in the mood. And then our newest walkthrough attraction is our Cool Ghoul Boulevard, and this is a Halloween light experience. It's a really cool light tunnel that is set to music. And so all the lights are synchronized to music. And it's kind of, again, kind of that taking a break from getting scared, and you just kind of wander through and chill out. But it's just really a cool experience. And in fact, over the first 3 weeks we've been open for the 2022 season, it has become one of our biggest photo op places. And so a lot of people go there and they stop and take the pictures and have the pictures of their group. And it really has become a focal point of people for the evening. But in addition to that, we have some fantastic stage entertainment. This is new to Screams this year. Our main stage has an aerial fire performance on it every night of the event. In fact, they perform 3 to 4 times a night, and it is fire. It is aerialists that are up on silks, but they do it on ropes and on chains, and they mix fire into that whole act, and it is just really phenomenal. They are called the Hell Dolls, and they have added just a really great excitement on our main stage throughout each night of the event. And then also we have on another stage at our Taboo Tavern, we have a DJ who's spinning tunes and just creating a fun, lively atmosphere. And then, of course, you can go try your hand at a little singing at our karaoke as well.
I think we had some of the people in the background video here were actually singing the karaoke.
Yes.
Is that like Halloween themed songs or just?
It's a little. We have a library of over 3,000 songs, and so you can really go the gamut. You can go totally Halloween, or you can go just traditional rock music or country, or the latest pop tunes are included in there. So it's really your choice. And again, it's really that way to take a break from all the fright and just kind of let your hair down for a minute. And you can see here some of the folks dancing to our DJ and really just having a good time.
So you wouldn't be stuck with just doing the Monster Mash over and over again.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Not with 3,000 choices you can't pull from.
How many people come through during an average season?
An average season for Screams is about 60,000 people, and that is over the course of 5 weeks, and we are only open on Friday and Saturday night. So, it is it's a large place, but we really enjoy bringing a lot of people into the park. And one of the things, especially Saturday nights, as we get closer to Halloween, we do get a little more crowded. So we encourage people to buy one of our fast passes, and that will cut their wait time in half. And all of the ticketing and all the fast passes are all available on our website.
And I see you've also got the tarot card reading and palm reading.
Yes, we do. We have just a wonderful lady who does our tarot card and palm readers, and she is usually booked up every night of the event. So when you get there, make sure you schedule your time early. And then we also have wonderful henna tattoo artists who just does these beautiful designs. And then we have our games of skill. So and we do a little twist on that as well. We have our traditional, test of strength. We have the throw games with axes and stars, but we also have instead of a basketball toss, we have a head toss. So you're actually tossing these heads into baskets, and it's a whole different experience.
That sounds a little gruesome.
It is, but it's very, very fun. And then of course, if you want to get a little Halloween swag, you can visit one of our more than a dozen vendors who are on site, and they sell everything from jewelry, and most of it is Halloween themed, but jewelry, memorabilia. We even have a company that is selling. They're called Delicious Doom, and wonderful custom hand dipped chocolates. And just a lot of different things you can enjoy in our vendors as well. Of course, you can also take a break and have a little food and drink. We have a full service food court. We have our own Full Moon Cafe, which is our sit down restaurant and bar. And then in addition to that, we have 6 other pubs and taverns that sell, beer and wine. Our signature shots, Jello shots, are actually served in a very large syringe. So again, we don't get into the whole Halloween theme there. And then, as I mentioned, our specialty drink this year is our custom blended sangria. So lots of ways to have fun. And then you want to top off the evening at our 13th Hour Bakery, which is all new this year. And they are doing just incredible pastries and pies and cheesecakes and, seasonal cookies and things like that. So it's a great way to finish off your evening.
And tickets start at $42, and
Yes.
fast passes start at $30, and you can VIP any day combo package for 125.
Correct. Our tickets this year, and this is something a little new for people that may have been out before. We do now have date specific tickets. So when you go in and purchase your tickets, you need to choose which date you're going to come. And there is a different price for Friday nights versus Saturday nights for both tickets and fast passes. And the any day combo package basically allows you to come any night of the 2022 season, and it includes your ticket and your fast pass already in that package.
And people can go to screamspark.com in order to get all of the full information, see some more pictures, and everything else that's involved. And I tell
Absolutely.
you what, you can, if somebody goes to one of the haunted houses that are closer in town, you might get a really good scare, but all you're gonna get is the haunted house. I mean, this is really like an event. I mean, you're gonna take a day and take the family out there and experience all the games, all the sites, all the photo ops, the karaoke, excuse me,
Yes. Mm.
and all of the different foods that are out there, and the pastries. It's more than just a scare. It's an event.
It really is. And, and we've been doing this for, like I said, this is our 26th season. So we feel like we do it pretty good. And we try to create just a really fun Halloween destination for people. And one of the things that even makes it more fun, in between the houses and doing all the other activities, we have a full acting core of roaming characters. And so you never know when you might come up upon one of them, and they are do it's kind of a mixture of fun people that you can take photos with, and those that might just come up and scare you without you even realizing they're there. So it really is, again, that entire Halloween experience, and it's something that, as you mentioned, people can come down and just spend the whole evening at. And so for the value of what we have, we really offer so much more than any other haunted house experience in the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Absolutely, absolutely, and the quality of the houses. You've got one permanent haunted house there that's on the site, but the rest of them are built on the spot right after you guys close down the Scarborough Fair. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. We begin in June of each year, and 4 of the 5 haunted houses start from scratch each year. And we have a tremendous site crew that just goes into action 100 miles an hour, and they go in and they build these houses, and it's like a puzzle piece, and they have a whole design, and they will put this together. And and then those people that might have been before, every year they do a little tweaking, so it might, even though we might have a same theme that we've had in the past, it's a completely different layout. And a completely, they always tweak some things here and there to make sure that you're getting a different experience every time you come. In fact, our maze was completely revamped this year. So I've heard from many, many of our customers that it is the hardest maze to get through that we've had in a long time. So our folks were very excited about that. But what's interesting about our crew is we have this entire site crew that builds the houses, and then we have a whole creative team that comes in and does the sets and adds kind of the extra little touches to it to make it, really fun and interesting as you're going through the houses. And then on top of that, we have a acting core of over 100 people that are both in the houses and that are Strigoi, which, for those of people who don't know, Strigoi are evil souls, and those are the folks that are walking around and roaming throughout the park in general. So we have a lot of people that make this thing work. But again, it is done from the ground up, with the exception of our castle, which is, again, our permanent structure. But they do some tweaks on that as well. So again, every year it's going to be a little bit different experience.
And just by looking at the video, it's not just some paint that's thrown onto a plywood wall. I mean, this is an effort that just spans most of the year. It seems like
Oh yeah,
trying to figure it out and putting it together, and just making sure that everything comes off as authentic as possible to the idea of the specific house.
absolutely. We begin planning. We will start planning for next year in November. So as soon as we wrap this up, we kind of take our notes and we say, okay, what do we want to do going forward? And so the planning begins a year out. And then, we spend 4 months constructing this before we ever open the gates. And so there, again, there's a lot that goes into it and planning it and making sure that it's the best possible experience that we can offer to our customers.
Do you make plans based on what happens to be popular in the horror scene, like when zombies became really popular? Is that when you decided to integrate the
Yeah, we
zombie?
did. We try to, key in on those pop culture type things and the things that people are most interested in, and that has its ebbs and flows over the years. And so, and usually about every 3 to 4 years, we will change up a house's theme to, create a new experience. And so that's one reason we like this year is our Bootleggers Bayou, and that is a completely new house and theme, and the actors and the costumes are all completely different than they have been before. And so that's what we try to do, and again, to freshen it up. When you've been doing it as long as we have, you always have to do things that are going to make it new, because we don't want to offer the same thing to people year after year after year.
So, folks, if you've been out before and you think you've seen it all, you just haven't, because it's
Exactly.
something
I mean,
new.
even this year, I mentioned, the addition of our Cool Gold Boulevard. Well, as part of that, we actually expanded the footprint of our site. And so we added about another 2 acres to our site with just that attraction alone. And so, that is something that, people were very excited about, because now not only do we have the 500 houses and the additional attractions, we're now bigger than we have been before. So there's even more to do and more to experience. And then that's really a fun thing.
It's bigger and better.
Absolutely.
So it's about 30 minutes south of downtown Dallas off 535 in Waxahachie at the Scarborough Fair site, and there's free parking in case you were worried.
Yeah, and there's plenty of parking. We have over 50 acres of parking, so there's plenty of it.
And they're open Fridays and Saturday nights, all the way through the 29th, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. There's plenty of time to get scares, uh,
Absolutely.
plenty of time to get the sangria.
Absolutely. Come down or get the sangria or some jello shots and just come and enjoy and have a Halloween fun.
And yeah, I want to thank you for being with us here and telling us about this, and I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Well, we appreciate you having us. And again, we invite everybody to come down and enjoy some Halloween fun this Halloween season.
And folks, that's going to do it for us today. So go out there and make it a great day. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.